What's up, my dear esteemed guests and subscribers? I am none other than Light Liger, and today I'm gonna be doing a tutorial slash review on this newly released dApp called Osmosis, which is part of the Cosmos ecosystem, being part of the IBC, which stands for Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, allowing these different Tendermint-based blockchains to basically interact with each other. And what Osmosis is basically doing is serving as an AMM between these chains, and also allowing you to do some yield farming at the same time. And they also conducted an airdrop earlier, and you can go to the site airdrop.osmosis.zone and paste your Cosmos address, and you can see whatever you were eligible for. The Osmo airdrop, I got around $2,000 worth of Osmo. Really happy about that, not gonna lie. And obviously I did talk about it beforehand that you definitely want to do this. And also remember that in case you had it staked on an exchange, that does not count. In order to basically connect your wallet to the app, you are required to have the Kepler extension, which is sort of like the IBC's version to MetaMask, whereas you can import basically any address of, private key basically from Cosmos, and it creates you addresses for all of these chains. So basically I have Cosmos here, obviously, then I have Osmosis' own chain, then there's Secret Network, Akash, Starname, SIFChain, IrisNet, Kava, Sentinel, and Persistence. And basically these are different chains that are part of the IBC, and you're also allowed to basically stake and delegate through this dApp. It will take you a bit of a different screen here where you see all the blockchains listed on the side, and here you can basically choose the delegators where you're going to be pending, and also voting on governance types of stuff. So this is a very useful extension, because I'm actually having assets on multiple of these chains. Now once we're back in the actual page, I'm going to be signing out, showing you the connect wallet thing, simple as that. There might be a pop-up, just approve it, and basically you're done. And the assets that you can basically trade here right now are Osmo, and the Ion, I believe, is a token on Osmosis chain. Very valuable right now, and these channels are different chains that are being basically supported here. And it is very simple to trade the Osmo straight up into anything you desire. Let's say we're going to be buying some Atom, going to be changing one Osmo right now, clicking swap. On the gear icon, you can increase slippage. Right now, because there's so few of these tokens right now, I would say 5% is more than enough. Even 3% or 1% will do. And then you're going to be swapping, and data will come out, and here you can also set up a low transfer, which means there's going to be a zero fee. That's going to be taking a bit more time. And then there's average and high fee as well. For the sake of the video, I'm going to be boosting up this transfer to go a bit faster. Going to be approving it. And now we're going to be swapping basically one Osmo into a 0.01 Atom. And that's voila, the transfer has gone through. Now we can go to assets, and here we can see all the assets that we have. There's also an LBP, which standard for liquidity bootstrapping pools. I guess this is allowing you to stake your funds, and then you will be getting this new token called Regen, or not really a token. All of these are on their own chains. And basically when you go to your assets tab, here you can see that there is the IBC deposit and IBC withdraw. So right now, this Cosmos here, so let's go back into our Kepler wallet and choose Osmosis. And here we can see the tokens, and we can see that this token is currently on Osmosis chain. So this works very similar to Binance Smart Chain and others. The Atom is right now on Osmosis, but if we want to transfer it into our real Atom address, and here I have my Exodus open where I have basically imported the private keys and everything. We have 85 Atom right now. And in case I want to move it back into Cosmos, in case I want to stake it or something like that, I'm going to withdraw it. I'm going to be putting one amount, and it automatically will put out the equivalent Cosmos address that you have here on Kepler. So it automatically takes this address here to the transfer. And we're going to be clicking withdraw. And the Kepler will pop up. And here we can see the actual IBC transfer. The IBC transfer goes through like sort of oracles of sorts. So it will be taking some time to actually make it through. Important information here about I got really a lot of errors in the beginning. Instead of having 15,000 as a gas, put a change that 0 here to 9, and that will make the transaction to go through. If you got put only 15,000, the transaction is likely going to be failing, so I'm going to be approving. And now it will basically start transferring the atom into the atom's chain. And the transaction is now successful. And the number, let's actually refresh here. Where's the refresh button? Let's refresh blockchain, rescan. And probably we'll be able to see it already on here in the Kepler. Cosmos. And 78. I think this was the number 85. Yeah, it's probably going to be taking a minute to basically come through. And that's how you basically do it. The deposit is a very similar system. You're going to be, let's not do Akash, let's do something else like persistence. And, well, actually I have to cancel that one pop-up we just had. Okay, it's probably gone. Now let's try again, deposit. And if I want to move from the persistent chain into Osmosis so you can trade it, you just deposit, and then there will be the pop out and you approve it basically. And obviously, once again, gas could be a bit higher. Otherwise it might fail, rejecting that. Now then there is the airdrop. It also actually, this is it's actually decaying, sorry. So remember, if you have it right now, better to claim it now, otherwise it's decaying all the time, basically over time. And you do a couple of tasks and you basically get more Osmo. Then there are obviously the pools which you can participate on, and I put some Atom and Osmo to the pool, and there's over 1,300 APY here, but you have to do this bonding process, which means that you're gonna be bonding it for a certain period of time. So I have put out like 7 days of bonding, meaning that I have to wait for 7 days until I can basically claim the funds that I have here on the LP pool. And here I have the remove liquidity part. You can also add liquidity. That's my LT token balance. Have I actually put out all of this? Let me put out max 7 days stake. I think I actually forgotten to put it in here. Let's see, the set gas, this might have been too low, so let's put that a bit higher. And that's basically how you stake your LPs into the pool. And the ROI is very high right now. I'm not sure as that's going to be having a long-term impact on the price of the actual token. But let's get back into, okay, there we go. The transaction fee should have been a lot higher than that. So you gotta copy this amount here. And we can put a bit of extra there. And let's go back in, start earning, 7 days, max bond, set gas. And let's put a bit of an extra there, just in case that it goes through. No, even the high cost is not really that high. So obviously Osmo and all of these chains are relatively low. Okay. That is very interesting. Why did it actually... Maybe there's some type of glitch right now. This is a beta version, FYI. And hopefully I can instruct you. I recommend, obviously, to actually going into the Telegram. I'm going to leave that down below. Also, you can stake your Osmo if you so desire. I put out 33 of that Osmo here, which I can manage. The unstaking will take 21 days to undelegate, I believe. 14 days. And some of these sidechains have 21, some have 7. So it differs between these Tendermint chains, basically. But that is something you want to consider. And remember to always look at the fees as well. Which one offer the best offers for you. But that's pretty much my rundown. And oh yeah, there's obviously the governance voting. There's nothing really interesting going on right now, but this is very promising technology because you're really able to swap between the chains really fast and very effortlessly. And it's decentralized, to my understanding, fully. So, and there's going to be more of these chains added here, and Cosmos ecosystem is the biggest rival to Polkadot. And as of right now, I'm kind of leaning towards a Cosmos being the number one, at least easier to use, a lot more easier to use than the Polkadot ecosystem. So I'm very bullish on the Cosmos stuff right now. So that's why I've invested on a lot of these side chains here. But thanks for watching. I will be seeing you guys on the next video. In case you want to send me some tips, here's my address. Or in case you're looking for some type of a tutorial or DApp review on your product, on website, or something else, you can drop me an email at lightliger@portaml.com. Usually I answer within 2 days or so, or even faster depending on my availability. Thanks for watching. I will be seeing you guys on the next video.